Good morning, everybody. We're back at doing some silage here. Hopefully you guys have had a good week. I know that my week was pretty busy. I have to trailer is straight. Just trying to get out of here. It's tight. So today will be my last day of using the G29 wheel for Logitech. I do have the Moza trucking wheel. I'll be using that from now on, so it's going to be a little bit different for me, going from a gear drive system to a direct drive, so it should be probably a lot quieter. You don't hear those gears and stuff rattling around in there. Yep, still drinking my morning coffee, so try to forgive me there. We'll go ahead and we'll get the chopper going, and I should just use the tractor. It'll probably be a lot faster. I'll just end up doing some course play here or something, and we'll go about it that way. It'll just be easier, that's all. So maybe a little bit faster too. Alright, so we are back on Ray County by No Creek Farms here. I did end up setting up my course play. It's just going to be faster this way, just so that I can fill up that silo. I don't know why I have two chopper boxes, because I won't be using them, but if I had two tractors I would. But I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'll just go back and forth here. Alright. So how's everybody been? If you guys are enjoying the content, do me a big favor and like and subscribe to the channel. I do have memberships too. I do have memberships also, if you guys are interested. A lot of future content coming up, a lot of members only content coming, only stuff that members will see. There's already some stuff for the members that I do. I take you for a little bit of a shop tour so that you guys can see some of the parts that we're making for deer. Can't show you part numbers or anything like that, but I can show you some of the parts for them. The types of machines that I am working on right now, and I will be changing locations, moving a little bit closer to the city in Schiller Park to one of the main plants there. They have two shops. There's one in Huntley and the other one is in Schiller Park. But anyway, the main thing that we're going to be doing today is harvest, and more harvest. We've got soybeans that are ready to go, corn's ready to go. I want to make sure that we fill up the silo, once again, for cattle. I'll say that probably about 3,000 times. But how you guys liking the map so far? Are you looking forward to it? I know that I had a couple of people reach out, and they were really looking forward to Alma coming out, which that's fantastic. I'm glad that you guys are enjoying it. I'm glad that I'm doing the map some justice anyway. I know that I've already opened this field up. I'm just trying to keep up with the tractor here, and once we get around the field, we'll end up doing that cut in. But let's get to the other side there. I'll catch up with you guys once I start filling this thing up, and we'll begin our day. Alright, now we're actually doing some work here. I hate that when it just magically stops, it shuts everything off. Yeah, I don't know why it does that, but probably a little bit better once I get to the long rows. I'll be able to use the cruise control on it. So the map seems to be running really well so far. This is where I left off there in the stream, where I was chopping some corn, and I got out there in the combine and was working with that. I gotta get out of the way because he's gonna have a stroke here. Alright. There we go. You know, being the cart bitch, you're always the one that gets in trouble for doing everything wrong, so it's always your fault. Now let's see if I can do it now. Maybe now it'll stay on there. Hopefully he doesn't stop, but we're not quite full yet. So once we're done, we fill up that silo. Is what I want to do is I'm going to head over and get the combine because I've got everything is ready to go. All my soybeans are ready to go. All my corn is ready to go. So that's not normally how it usually happens, or you want it to happen, but that's how it happened this time. So I'm wondering if I put crop destruction on, if it will start destroying those corn stalks. I'm just wondering. I'll have to give that a shot and see what happens. Alright, well, I did turn crop destruction on, and yes, it does leave the tire tracks in the harvested corn. So that's cool. It does it for not so much course play, but it will do it for when you're driving it. I don't know if it'll work for hired workers or not, but so we are full. We're going to head back and unload this. Ooh, that's going to be a big old hill there. I don't know. I'll come this way. Where it's not quite so steep. Alright, there goes the fun part. Just trying to get in there and get close enough. So that I can unload this. I should be good now, I think. Yeah, that'll work. That'll be good. I'll pick it up. There we go. Well, while we got a minute, it's going to take a couple minutes to go ahead and unload this. Once again, I don't have any calves yet, but all right. Well, we have 20 each now. Oh, the 6-month-olds being weaned off their mom. I don't know if this is empty. Is it empty now? It did unload pretty quick, I suppose. All right. Now for the other fun part. Try to get this out of here again. It's tight. See? Yeah, it's tight. I'm just hitting that tree a little bit. That's what I'm doing. So, well, let's get back to chopping some corn here. See, this is why I didn't go the other way. You see, that hill is a lot steeper than you think it is. You can see how the crop destruction is on now, and it's taking the corn stalks out. That works. That's a little bit more realistic. Alright, let's get back to the fun part and get this field done. I'm trying not to pack down too much stuff out here. I'm trying to stay in the same ruts just a little bit. Just hopefully I won't make it too hard to get the plow through here. So I'm guessing that I must be full. I am probably full. So, alright, well, I'm going to head back to the farm. We'll unload this trailer. We'll get back to it. Possible maybe I'll do a little bit of a video montage for you, so you guys can sit back, relax. But I'll catch up with you guys in just a minute. finally almost done with this field. It's taken a little bit of time, but not too bad. Looks like we got some rain coming in, so as soon as I get done with this field, I want to get back to the farm and get in the combine and start harvesting while I can. I'm not too sure. I might just jump into beans right away. But I can harvest the corn if it's got a little bit of moisture to it when it rains. But the beans, yeah, not so much. So I'll probably put take the corn header off and put the draper header on. And we'll start harvesting some beans right away just to get that done, or at least get it started. But it's all going to depend on, you know, when it actually starts to rain. So it's a nice 76 degree October day, and a little bit of an Indian summer going on here. But a couple more passes and this field will be completed, and then we will be done with silage. Well, that's the end of that. So I will go ahead and I'll return the chopper, put that back, and I'm going to disconnect this once I am done, and then I want to head over to the farm and start getting the combine ready to go here. So we'll unload this, and it pretty much looks like we're going to end up with just over 253,000 liters, I believe, which that's pretty good. I think we'll be alright with that. Back out of there. So I'm not going to worry about cleaning up the box right now. I'll worry about that a little bit later. That gets dirty, I really don't care. It's just the tractor and stuff that I'm more worried about. And that'll be the end of that. Alright, so I'm going to jump out. Gotta get over here into the farm wall. And I want to disconnect this. Go. Bring this back over here. I'm going to put this in this barn right here so that this is out of the weather. I just had this one refinished. So completely restored this one. This one here. I'll bring the chopper box in here. Get that out of the weather. I don't even have a pressure washer over here, so I probably really should get one for over here though. I'll bring this in here and just park it inside. It's going to be in the way. I know it's going to be in the way. But I'll worry about making everything look pretty later. Right now I want to get back to the farm and get that combine going. Got to get this thing a little bit of a bath here because I was having a hard time seeing out of the windows. Get some of this stuff off, make sure that the radiator is cleaned off here. Oof, that pretty nasty scratch right there. I wonder where that came from. That should do it. Alright. I don't know where that scratch came from. That's a pretty heavy duty scratch. Got a little bit of a wear to it, but man, I didn't realize that I had that big of a scratch on there. Now let's get this put away here. Park this over here for right now. Alright, the first thing that I'm going to want to do is I want to pull this header trailer out. It's going to be kind of hard to do that with the combine because it's a little bit more maneuverable. Pull this out and there we go. Just little bit better. A little bit better. Maneuver this over here so that the combine can hook up to it, but at the same time I also have to unload the combine. Alright. Disconnect from here. Now, chances are I could probably harvest this field pretty quick, but I don't know if I want to really take the chance, because if it starts to rain, you know. Let's check, see what the weather is supposed to do. Looks like we're going to be getting some rain. It's not supposed to rain until later. I got time. I got plenty of time. So I'll go ahead and I'll just finish off this cornfield here. It's not going to, I'm going to be good for the rest of the day here. So let's just finish off this cornfield. That would be the smart thing to do. Alright, we'll let that warm up for just a little bit. Alright, here we go. Finish this field off real quick, and then we'll go ahead and we'll move over to another one if the weather permits. I just want to make sure that we can get as many crops in as possible before the storms hit. I just want to finish this one off here, and then we'll grab the header, and then we'll head over to a bean field and start harvesting some of our beans. I don't think I'll get everything done today, but it's definitely going to be worth a shot just to try to get as much done as possible. I still need to get a conveyor for my silos. Not too sure what I'm going to do about one of those just yet, but yeah, I'll figure it out. Not to run into my fence there. I should have opened up that row just a little bit more. Combine's running pretty good, so I won't have any problems, hopefully. But you know, new stuff breaks down just like the old stuff does, and unfortunately the new stuff costs an awful lot more to repair. Yeah, all I can tell you right now, everybody, is that the yields in these fields are absolute garbage. Absolutely garbage. So, but just like any other farm that you take over, you gotta kind of expect it. Unfortunately, the yields are just not what they should be right now. I mean, I should be hammering through this stuff, and it's just not. It's been such a dry year, and I don't even know if it's going to be worth the fuel that I'm dumping into this machine right now. That's how bad it is. Hopefully I can just sell a little bit more to the ethanol plant or something, just to try to... I don't know how long I can sit on this stuff for. I've got so much hail damage. It's crazy. Issue. Yeah, it's just not good. Not good at all. Got this big piece of equipment here, and I'm struggling trying to get this stuff harvested here. This is horrible. Well, nothing I can do about it. Just wait until next year. Just kind of hope for a better year next year. Hopefully we get some more rain and take it from there, I guess. Yeah, as you guys can see here, there's so much crop damage in here, and I'm really not too sure that that's caused by hail. I'm kind of wondering if I've got a deer problem. Deer or hogs, I'm not too sure, but we'll probably have to set up a blind, maybe do a little bit of hunting this year, try to thin this rear herd out, because I've got deer coming right into the yard. So I'm just kind of wondering if a lot of my damage here isn't caused by the deer. Kind of what I'm curious about, because there's a lot of it. I mean, I can see some hail damage, but there is a lot. I mean, you can just see it. It's everywhere. These are almost like places where the deer are bedding down and stuff in the middle of the cornfield to stay away from the predators. But, and we'll set up a deer stand, and probably in that back corner back there by the pond. See if we can't thin some of these deer out, because they're definitely not helping my 4 yields, that's for sure. So I just got a phone call from the dealer. Well, here comes the rain. I just got a phone call from the dealer. This is just a loaner combine, and apparently they need it back. They do have a combine for me that I can take a look at that's pretty much in my price range, because as you can see, I really don't have the money to be taking any more loans out. I'm already loaned out to the gills here. I'm already $1 million in debt. So, and the hits just keep on coming, you know. I just wanted to finish this field. Hopefully I can finish this field real quick before it gets too bad, but we'll have to see. I'm not really sure. I don't have a lot left to do, so it should just be this little parcel right here. And then I guess I'll take this back to the dealership and see what they have for me. He said that it's a nice machine, it's an older machine, but you know, he says that it's going to fit my price range. So if that's the case, then you know, it is what it is. There's not much I could do about it. So they need the machine back, and at least I finished this one just as it started to rain, so it's not going to kill my crops too much. My crops already suck anyway as it is. So. But one more little tiny pass here, and this field will at least be done, but I've got to return everything else, and I guess we'll head to the dealer and see what he's got for me. Well, here it is. I know it's a little bit late, but it's an N7 gleaner. Does have the 330 half action and the corn header. It's got the trailer with it. Everything comes with it for a pretty good price. So let's just take a jump up inside of this thing here. Just take a look at it. Let's see what this is all about. Well, let's fire it up. There we go. Alright. Well, it sounds pretty good. Seems like the lights and stuff are working pretty good on it. It's got a bigger tank on it. Pretty nice machine. Jump out and just kind of take a look at it here. I'm not seeing, you know, any real problems with it as of right now, but you know how that goes. Could be problems in the motor, could be problems in the box back here. Feeder house. Feeder house looks pretty decent. It looks like they just changed everything. Hopefully the RAS bars and everything inside the machine are good. You know, I guess we'll shut it off and we'll head inside, talk to the salesman, and just see if we can work out a deal, I guess. Shut all those lights off. Alright. Well, let's head inside. We'll talk to the salesman and see what we can do. Well, good morning, everybody. It's another day. We're going to head over to the dealership and pick up our new to us combine. Worked out a pretty good deal with them. I ended up taking out just a little bit more of a loan so that I could pay for everything, but at least I know that if I do end up needing any equipment or anything, I'll be able to get stuff fixed. Let's just drive over to the dealer. We got to bring back the headers and everything, and we got some more rain in the forecast here. Probably going to take the combine and stuff right over to a bean field so that we can start harvesting that. Probably going to end up getting a different truck here because this one here, the brakes on it I don't even need brakes. All I gotta do is let go of the gas pedal and it comes to a dead stop like right now. So they gotta work a little bit on that. So yeah, I don't even need brakes with this thing. I just let go of the pedal. So the dealership just opened up this morning. Just had my breakfast, so let's go ahead and we'll probably hook up the high-fax header here first, I would guess, and figure out where we're going. We got the field right here. We've got a harvest here. I would actually like to let it dry up just a little bit since it did rain last night, so we'll check the moisture on it real quick and see what it is. I really don't want to start doing this too soon. So let's just see what the moisture is out in the field. Let's see, everything's ready to harvest. Yield bonus is minus, plus or minus, I don't know what it is. Fertilized 100%. I got a pretty good chance of this stuff withering right now, so moisture, it's not good. Alright. Well, let's go ahead. We'll get in the combine and start working on this field here. Alright, let's get this started. Took me a while to get acclimated with the salesman here. So I'm not used to this machine, so. But this one is mine. The header was not on that trailer good at all, but we'll just hook up to it and pretend that it was. So alright, going to unfold. Unfolds pretty quick. Let's fire this up. See what kind of trouble we can get into here with this one. It's quiet anyway. Definitely quiet, and the beans are, at least it's dusty, so they're dry enough. So the rain didn't really put a damper on anything here. So I'm sure, just like usual, my yields aren't going to be that good, so nothing I could do about that either, unfortunately. I'll lift my freaking reel up a bit. A little bit too low. Add up some more here. Alright. Missing some beans here and there. Alright, well, we'll go ahead. We'll start this. I want to take this time to say thank you very much to all of my channel members. I appreciate you guys. You guys mean a lot. For those of you that are not channel members, I do have memberships for exclusive content. Thank you again, everybody. Please do me a favor, and if you've made it this far, please give me a thumbs up, like and subscribe to the channel. That thumbs up just means that it will send the video out just a little bit more. It's all a YouTube algorithm thing, so I don't get anything off of it. It just means that more people will get a chance to see it without me sharing it everywhere. So, but yeah, I appreciate you guys watching and hanging out today with me. I think I'm going to actually call this an episode here. We've been going for a while. We'll get back at it next time. We'll probably just pick up where we left off. We got to get a lot of harvesting done. I'm not even going to touch any field work right now, just because I've got to get all this stuff harvested. Got a long way to go. This is the biggest header that I could possibly get for this one, and I mean, you can see all the damage here, and there's only one way, just in case you guys were wondering how to get rid of that. You have to plow your fields. So I'm going to end up plowing my fields. So I don't know if it rained or hailed last night when it started to rain, but it sure seems like I've got a lot of damage here. So anyway, that'll be for another episode. So, but thanks again for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to stop by the Facebook channel. We do our best to keep you guys all informed on the latest and greatest stuff that's coming to FS25. You know, FS22 is kind of, it hasn't faded away. I still play it all the time just because of the mods and stuff. But if you guys want to see me do videos on FS22, I could still pump those out for you. But just kind of figured that everybody would like to see the newer stuff. But sometimes that's not always the case. But thanks again, everybody. Have a great week, and I will talk to you soon.